Alright, jumping into a brand new match against the Kilika Beast. They did push us up to level 26. Gonna see what we can do to survive, fight back, you know, all that good stuff. No nap pass on the midfield. That's a little bit of a bummer for Nob and a little bit of a bummer for me. But, yeah, let's just see if we can get a goal and use our level up for good. I'm gonna be honest, it's not good. I do want to go over stats. So the only increase that I saw that like kind of matters is Ada got a little bit more attack. Gira and Zazie also got a little bit more pass, but like there was no change of endurance. There was no change of shoot. Like it's really, our level ups are significantly worse than the Kilika Beasts for sure. So we're going to do what we can, and I think the last game was very winnable, so I don't know if we necessarily need stats, good luck, or a different strategy, but maybe a mixture of all three, to be honest. Like right now, this is bad luck. Super goalie? Oh, that's an insane block from Noi, actually. Perfect. Alright, well, let's go auto counter. Let's see if we can set it for a goal here, or something good, right? Something good. That was incredible. 21 catch, blocked 30 shoot. I mean, I will take that any day. And then really what I want is I want Kira or Zazie to be open. I believe they both have good techniques. Like, so it's not... Oh, wait. I didn't realize... Okay. Ada has nap pass. That's actually massive. For some reason, I didn't see it. I thought that we had no nap pass on any players. So nap pass is great because we can just knock out players, right? We can just be like, you know what? You shouldn't participate anymore. And we, yeah. We have Ada who can dictate that with that pass. We should even be able to encounter Deem up here. If we can avoid Voyager, we can do that. Oh, I hate this. So there's this weird thing where if I auto counter, like there's just no... Alright, I'm gonna have to get fancy with it. Double sides? I cannot... This is the worst thing about auto. I can't make Ada do anything. He's just gonna spin like this forever. Forever and ever and ever. Like this is all he's gonna do. And I don't like that. Alright, well, let's knock out Iskin again then. So really what I have to do is I have to engage with Nov, but Nov doesn't have nap pass. And per the rules of the series, we do not select our own techniques. The CPU selects techniques for both teams. It's just much more fair that way, I would say. Oh my gosh. I think they threw. They went for a flat line. There's an argument that I should pass to Paw here and try to bait them further, like, forward. Okay, I hate everything. That was really great until it went terrible. Yeah, Gira spun in circles, which just torpedoed our chances there. Yeah, there's a really good argument I should have passed to Paw now. Hindsight's 2020. I obviously would not have passed to Gira. I don't know. I was a little bit worried about time. I was looking at the clock, but I'm gonna be honest. This is the first half of nothing. Nothing has happened, and it's really unfortunate. I mean, I don't know. I could probably do a better job at like just getting over it. You know what I mean? Like it just happens. Like, with the CPU controlling the team, I can't trust that my players are going to do anything that's smart, and the fact that I expect them to is probably unrealistic based off of how we've seen the CPU play in the past. I'm going to go auto counter. I don't think there's actually a way I get anything done here, but maybe. Oh no. There's a decent chance they score. They got 20 whole seconds. Spear shot? Oh, that's even better. Alright, well the Kilika Beasts are down for continuing the nothing happens this half that we've established, so yeah, that's it. That's 7 seconds, and I don't know if I'll avoid the encounter. I do, nice. I hate encounters at the last possible second because they mean nothing. They mean a lot more if shots work the way I think they should. I feel like even at 5 minutes, the game should not be over if the ball is in motion and not in possession. If a player is not in possession of the ball, the game should just like continue ticking down the shoot stat and if the goal makes it. You know what I mean? It would allow for like Hail Marys, which I think would be really fun. The idea of like, I'm just gonna shoot this and just I hope that I make it. I feel like any tense moment you can build in the game is good. For the most part. But yeah, like that's what I really think they should have added. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've got a list. That's not the one thing. That's not the one thing I say like, oh, if they just added this, then it would have been great. I know cosmetics are pretty debatable, especially when it comes to DLC and like paid and stuff like that, but I really would have liked a scenario where if a team adopted a player or adopted a player, if they signed the form at the orphanage, if they signed a player, I'd like if a player then like donned that team's uniform per se. I think it's just kind of cool, you know? Like, can you imagine if you just signed like all the Aurochs to the Goers and then they all have Goers uniforms? Like, that'd be crazy. I just think it would have been really cool, but I understand that is cool. That is very much not necessary. Like, that's not something where it's like, this is going to make the game, like, significantly better. It's more just like a quality of life thing. You know what? I'm going to use, like, basketball as an example. Because they all just, like, don their own uniforms. Oh, my gosh. Gira, I'm going to send you off a bridge. I swear. Like, what are you doing? He spins in circles again. He throws. But, like, you know, the basketball team all has their jerseys, their team name. But then, like, Blitzball makes it feel like a pickup league where you're just at the local, like, gym and you just wear whatever, right? Because you're doing basketball that day. That's, like, the difference, right? I think having all the same uniform, or even, like, having an option, like, that's actually one of the biggest things I would say. If Blitzball had a bunch of options for, like, original uniform, team uniform, like, just a menu that just was, like, a conglomerate of, like, you can do this, you can do that, you can do whatever you want. I'm just going to pass to Gira. I don't believe that Gira is going to do anything that makes me happy anymore. I think our relationship is fraught with distrust, but maybe he'll be, you know, I'm going to give him the opportunity to be better. You know what? He didn't do bad there. That was just me putting him in a bad, I just put him in a bad spot there. I'm just so, you know what it is? I'm kind of throwing here. That pass to Gira was really bad. That was way too desperate. I've now given the opposing team, the Kilika Beasts, a minute to score on us, essentially. I just was so frustrated that we didn't get... Keep in mind, we have not gotten one attempt on goal that has been a potential to make it. Yet. Like, obviously the encounter with Kilika, there was a chance that she didn't touch it, but all of our attempts have been terrible. Or non-existent because of the spinning in circles. Yeah. I've obviously brought this up before, but yeah, spinning in circles is like one of the more infuriating things that can happen. The reason it frustrates me is because it makes no sense from a strategy perspective in any way. I can understand when Odd is pulling back, because Odd is like, oh, I know we're on the counter formation, but I'm a defender, so like I shouldn't push all the way up. That doesn't make sense. But Gira thinking I'm a forward, I should spin in circles, do my best helicopter cosplay, is like, why? You know? You're like, what is happening here? Oh, man. Alright, well the fact that we have a defender here is nice, just because I don't recall if we have super goalie and grip gloves. Really, we're not even looking at Larbite as the form of like, can they score? We're looking at the fact that when they stopped there, they had 8 seconds, so time-wise with the defender, they had no chance of scoring no matter what. Their shoot could have been a bajillion, and it would not have mattered. Alright, well this is like second OT, right? Last one ended with, I want to say Larbite getting the ball and then just rocketing an attempt in there. I might have been messing up. Does Zazzy have tackle slip? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I've been throwing this entire game. If Zazzy has tackle slip, I should just pass to Zazzy. Oh, perfect. I was so worried that Voraja would start with the ball, and we would find ourselves in a scenario where we have to deal with that immediate attempt from Larbite. That would have just been such a nightmare. Okay, so Zazzy is normally not a great option because he's normally covered, but in this scenario, it's kind of fine. Like, I could pass the knob, I could go for the sleep, I could do all that stuff, or I could just believe in RNG. And I do love gambling, so let's go with that. I actually don't really. I don't know why I said that. I like gambling on things happening in games, but then when it comes to money, I'm like, I don't really want to gamble money. All right, Zazzy loses the tech and gets slept. Let's go. Things are going so well for us. I mean, I probably shouldn't have taken both hits, but you know, the Kilika Beasts do it all the time, and it works. Why didn't it work for me? They tackle slip. They don't get disoriented. They're just peachy whenever they do something. Let's go. This is gonna be tough if Knob gets it though, because I find myself in a scenario where I'm gonna encounter 2 people, which I don't love. I'm gonna go for the nap pass too. I'm probably gonna look back at this and say, why didn't I wither pass? Yep, I am. But I had to try. I had to try to sleep Iskin again. I don't know why. Sometimes like the menu doesn't pull up immediately. Like there I was mashing triangle, and it just takes a little bit of time. This is gonna sound. This won't make sense at all. I feel like it might depend on the camera angle. I know that's weird. That doesn't make any sense. It sounds like I've spoken mysticism there, but that's the only thing I can think of. I feel like at certain camera angles it just doesn't work as well. But I think I've also run my course of good fortune for the day. I think yeah, that's another level up for our team. This loss is on me. I didn't recognize Zazzy Guado's tackle slip, and I should probably review techniques more. So that's my big weakness. I lock into one strategy pretty consistently, and I should do more reevaluations. But either way, that's a level up for us. Hopefully we get better stats. Thank you all so much for watching, and check you all later.